I don't usually get very excited about new equipment for the garden, but I've got a tool that I just love. I had to make a video and show you all about it. And that's these garden scissors. Now I've seen them all over the place. Lots of companies sell these. This particular one came from Temu. They sent me a bunch of stuff to test, but you can get this from a number of different sources. Most seed catalogs have them. Amazon has 4 or 5 different suppliers of these in different colors, but they're all essentially the same. You can tell because the handles are shaped the same way. They're plastic. They have this black edge here, and the locking mechanism is identical on all of them. They're all made by one company. In fact, I found them on Alibaba. They sell them wholesale. They're about $1 a piece if you buy 1,000 of them. Most other people are selling them between $6 and $10 US. Now let me show you why I love these things. For trimming small pieces off plants, this is what I have been using. Just simple scissors. But you can see they're quite small and the holes here are tiny for my fingers. These work really well and I've been using them for years, but they are a bit tiny. In comparison, you can see that this pair of scissors is much longer and the handle is much easier to work with than these little holes here. It has a locking mechanism in the middle. You just slide it down and they open up. Now it works fairly well, but it is a bit on the loose side. They're actually very well made. The scissor part here is stainless steel, so that will last a long time. Now these look like they're corroded, but in fact this is just plant juice. I've been using them for 3 weeks now and they're working really great. They're really sharp. I wish they were a little longer for my hand, but for many of you they're just fine. And I can actually work with them quite nicely. So let me show you what I do with them. Here's a very neglected Streptocarpus. For those of you who have been watching my videos, you know that I've become fascinated with these plants. If you want to learn more about Streptocarpus, have a look at my videos or visit my website, streptocarpus.ca. Once the flowers are finished, you want to cut these off. And ideally, you want to cut them as deep as possible in the plant. And that's where these are perfect. The blades are nice and long and very skinny so they can get into tight spots. They're perfect for trimming up these plants. Some old leaves along the side here. Not a problem. When Streptocarpus leaves get brown on the ends, you just give them a little trim. So very quickly I can trim this plant up and make it look neat again. And the new flower buds are already starting to come out. I love these Streptocarpus because they flower continuously all year long for me. What a great tool. Now it's a little tiny for working out in the garden, but it would be great for planters. You want to go in and trim off the small plants. If I'm pruning woody things, I wouldn't use these. I'd use proper pruners. Where do you buy these? I'll put some links in the description below to make it easier for you to find some. After watching this video, I'm sure you're all going to run out and buy a bunch of these. So you better do it right away because there's maybe got to be a shortage. Anyways, if you like garden tools and you're wondering what kind of tools to get for pruning, I've got 2 videos, part 1 and part 2, that cover all the tools you need for pruning right here. Happy gardening.